Well. Hello, everyone. Alejandro J. Tornato here. And I want to welcome you to another a brand new session of Conversations with Influencers 2.0. And it is my very delight, and it is a pleasure actually to have a great conversation with a great human being. Constance Stringer. I mean, she is one of the new members of the Connected Leaders Academy, a platform, I mean, a great tribe, a family of entrepreneurs and business owners and great creative thinkers. And I happen to be a member of that, a founding member. And like every day, we are getting new people coming into the fold of the Connected Leaders Academy. And we just love it. And Constance, I mean, I had the opportunity, I mean, to have a virtual coffee with this lady, and she has she has a powerful story. And I said, hey, Constance, I would love to have you in Conversations with Influencers for two reasons. I mean, for more than two reasons, but I said two reasons. I mean, the first one is that you are truly an influencer. Okay. And secondly, is because you have a powerful story that I want you to share it with a lot of people, because you never know, I mean, who is watching or who may watch later on. And a story like that, I mean, can definitely help so many others who perhaps are in the condition or in the situation that you were. And the fact not that you were in that condition, but that you conquered that condition. And you did not stay on the one side of that story, but you made the transition to the other side of the story. I mean, you conquer those obstacles, those challenges, and you are thriving right now. And so that's why I want you to be in the Conversations with Influencers. So to begin with, I mean, just begin. I mean, just tell us a little bit about. I mean, take your time to say who is Constance Stringer, and how did you come to the CLA, and a little bit about your story. Yes, we want to hear it.
I'm so honored to be here. I thank you so much. And I do hope that what we talk about tonight can help someone or maybe steer them, toward help. I am almost 70 years old, and I'm an old hippie and I'm a baby boomer. So, and in a conversation we have had before, I've never been 70 before. So this is a whole new thing, and I don't know what I'm supposed to be like at 70. So I'm going to do what I think is the best for me. So just to quickly talk about some things in my past, recovering drug addict, alcoholic, and I actually came to the interruption when I realized that I was probably going to die. I was either going to kill myself with alcohol or with the people that I was hanging around. Association can get you in a whole fix, yourself. So I graduated from high school in 1971. So it was back in the Vietnam thing, burn your bra and smoke dope. That's what we did back then. So anyway, I was able to go to school a couple of years, and it wasn't exactly what I wanted to do or needed to do, and I didn't really know what I needed to do. So I wound up living in Knoxville, Tennessee. I live in Wichita now, but I am a true Tennessean, and I may be back there before it's all said and done. But we lived in Knoxville and got married there, and we owned a bar together. So, being the good bar person that I was, I had to drink everything that was in there, don't you know? And the booze and the alcohol and the drugs were great fun until they were not. And I actually came around when I was 37 years old. I got sober. And so you can imagine that's been a few years, almost seven, like 33 years. I did have a setback in there. My father passed away and everybody was drinking. I think that's what people are supposed to do at funerals. But I decided that I would. And within 6 weeks, I was in a mess. So I have come through and conquered for 20 years, had a setback, and now I am 6.5 years clean and sober, and I am aging backwards.
Now
I have found a
let's
product. Yes,
yeah.
yes. I have found a lifestyle, and I have found a supplemental stem cell patch that is helping me to regenerate and to elevate. And I am looking forward to hopefully another 50 years. As long as I need to look good, I may have to have a facelift in there somewhere, but still, quality of life up to age 120. And with medicine the way that it is today, well, there's just new stuff coming out all the time. There's so much health information and opportunity. So we just need to take care of ourselves right now.
Constance, every time that I talk to you, you are the demonstration and the illustration of someone who has the attitude and the spirit of a continuous learner, of someone
Hmm.
who is, and I said it before, someone who is an explorer. I mean, you are always exploring new ways, new avenues. And every time that you said, and every time that I hear you saying that you are aging backwards, I mean, you're not aging forward. And what a great, I mean, uh, and you're always smiling, you are always laughing, and I know that life, I mean, life has, I guess, two sides of it. I mean, life can be serious, okay, but life can be fun, and can be
Yes.
funny, and can be silly, and can be enjoyed. So you are the kind of person, I mean, who you are serious when you have to be, but you
Yes.
don't take yourself serious, I mean, all the time, because life
Right.
is about. So when did you discover that you wanted to live life to the fullest, as you are living it right now?
Well, not to just hang on to the alcohol and drug scene, but that is such a dark, dark place. And once you get out of it, you see that there are so many wonderful things. You know, you can go to a symphony, you can eat ice cream, you can have wonderful friends, and you don't have to have a master that is going to try to kill you. So I am free today. I am able to make my own decisions, which I do like to seek counsel for that. But I want to encourage people that in the baby boomer and the the old hippie years that we have arrived. We are between 65 and 75 years old, and some of us didn't think we'd ever get here. We didn't think we'd make it, but here we are. And it's time to take care of our bodies. Perhaps we didn't always do that, even in our finances. So I'm just really thrilled to have this opportunity to talk about LifeWave, the stem cell patch. It's the activator patch, and I am literally regenerating. I have used these patches for 2.5 years, and oh, I just can see it. I can see the difference. So I'm thrilled. And
Yeah.
I didn't have COVID. I did not get sick. No COVID for me.
Okay.
So
Okay.
excellent.
How did you come to finding this product line? Were you actually looking, I mean, to do, I mean, to start selling some products? I mean, you wanted
No.
to get into that industry. I mean, how did it happen?
Well, all the ladies at my church were going to this holistic doctor, and
Okay.
he was out there, but he was right about a whole lot of stuff. And he himself introduced me to the patches. And in fact, I had not even thought about starting any kind of a network marketing or a business. But having used the patches for these 2.5 years, I feel like I need to share with people that there is an opportunity to undo some of the things that we have done or been negligent about. There's hope. And it doesn't matter what. It doesn't matter what you have done or not done. Let's start right now and go forward.
Now,
So go
yes,
ahead, go ahead.
are these patches for women, for men also? I mean, any age? I mean, who qualifies? I mean, for this patches?
Well, actually, there is a broad spectrum there. Usually, by age 40, the stem cells, and the stem cell is a like a supervisor in organ systems, and it
Hmm.
tells the cells what to do to regenerate or discard or whatever. So that activity stops about 50% when you're 40. And if we are not doing some things to take care of ourselves, we begin to deteriorate. And I feel like I lucked out. I had a beautiful mother and a good looking daddy, and I still have all my teeth and everything. But there are some aging factors that are just common to man. The stem cell patch will work on any flesh, animal flesh included. There is a whole patch line for dogs and horses. So they have seen some
Hmm.
just tremendous recovery, especially, with racing animals, the horses. So, also, I have put my patches, my used patches, in my plants, and I have totally renewed an orchid. So the patches, I don't think they know all how much good that they are going to do and what they can do for mankind, and they're non-invasive. So that's another big thing.
Wow. So these are patches that I mean, for people who want to stop smoking, there are some patches that they put. I mean, for that, is the same kind of a way that you use this stem cell patches. I mean, is exactly the same. You just
No,
they were put
no,
them
it is
on
not.
the arm, or you put them.
No. The nicotine patch actually has nicotine in it, and that goes in through the skin. So that helps the person who is having this problem sort of ease things out. The stem cell patch, this is the container. Can you see that?
Okay. Yes.
X39. And
Sure.
this, my friend, is the patch. It's about the
Okay.
size of a quarter, and it goes on the back of your neck. Are you familiar with meridians or any type of acupuncture, pressure, any of that? Yes.
I
Well,
definitely I never had it myself, but I definitely heard about it. Yes.
so the meridians are like nerve paths, and they are like a map. So you can, any person, any human, I mean, animal, human, whatever, there are meridians that are set up for energy transfer and to give information. So your brain, of course, your pituitary and such, so that it can send messages for good health and for stamina and for your breathing and your heartbeat to happen all the time. So, what happens with the patch is you put it on the back of your neck. There is a copper peptide in the patch, and it is working with phototherapy. As light comes through the patch, it activates the copper in your body, and that in turn activates the stem cells. So I know that sounds kind of confusing, maybe a little too detailed, but these patches uh, give your body the opportunity to regenerate, to take a look at where you are in your body will know. And the X39 patch is the signature patch, and it goes to the stem cells that need the oomph, shall we say, and it gives it to them. The thing I would totally suggest is that this does not happen overnight. As with any other health practice or supplement, it really requires good sleep, some clean water, some exercise, some de-stressing. Um, my goal is to go to sleep at night with a peaceful mind and a peaceful heart. So the
Mm-hmm.
stem cell patches are a precursor to that, but you have got to do some things yourself. There are things that
Sure.
only you can do, and there are things that only you can know about yourself. So it's a package. It's a package deal, and I feel like the responsibility today is on the consumer. There is
Mm.
so much information out there, and I believe that the American Medical Association has abandoned us. They learned enough to get out of med school, but I don't see them learning new things. There are lots of products out there that are really good, but none of them are sanctioned by the American Medical Association. So I think people have to have a look. And there's so YouTube University, you can find anything on YouTube if you are curious. And so, I encourage people to have a look at themselves and see what they would like to change about themselves and begin a journey.
And these patches, you put them. How long do you have to keep them? You said
Can
that you
you
put
see
them on
that?
the back of your neck. Oh,
Can you see
there
it?
it is. Yes, I mean,
Yes.
yeah.
You wear them for 12 hours on and 12 hours off. And that
Okay.
gives your body, yes, they stay on through a shower, they stay on through exercise. So I put mine on in the morning when I have my coffee, and I take them off before I go to bed. So that keeps your body not necessarily confused, but it keeps the function of the patches at top level, so you don't have them on all the time. But there is so
And
much to life. There is so much out there. And if I can help someone, chase their grandkids around, or, go to the pool, or work out, or just be happy doing daily things, that is my
yeah.
goal. That is my goal.
And so once you put your patch, and then
Hmm.
you take them out. I mean, after 12 hours, then that
Right.
patch you throw it away, and then next day you
Well,
put it a new one.
I take the patch off and I save them because I'm putting them in my garden. I've got tomato
Oh,
plants that
okay.
are going to be pristine. They are going to be just unbelievable tomatoes. But I put them in my plants and I share them with my sister. And um, I have some pictures that I took of my garden before, well, actually, when I first planted it, and used the patches in there. And it is incredible what it looks like now. So the patches help every kind of living cell, and I'm just
Wow.
amazed. Yes, so I've redone orchids, and they are just about ready to start with that stem, and they're going to bloom. And oh my goodness, growing things is great fun.
Now, did you know the capability of these patches? I mean, to work on flowers, or
No, I did not.
you just try them
I tried
and
it.
just see? Okay.
Yes. I did know though that the patches work on all flesh. There is a patch and much information for people who have animals, and they can
Hmm.
put a patch that you have already worn, and you can put it like on their collar or whatever. I mean, tape it on there or pin it on there, and the animals thrive and grow and are happy animals. So that is a blessing right there. My sister has a little dachshund, and he's happy. He's happy to see me.
My, I mean, that's definitely. I mean, and so let me ask you. I mean, so this is as far as um, this is what you want to keep on doing as far as
Yes,
your business. You want to keep developing that even more. I mean, you want
right.
to expose it. I mean, to as many people as you can. So what is in your pathway um, for the remainder of this year? I mean, what is it that you want to achieve in what is left in 2023, moving into 2024?
Well, I want hopefully that this will expose this particular product to people who might have a use for it. I have a website that will open up next week, and there is all sorts of information there. I hope to have many customers, and I would love to find 5 business builders because this is a tremendous business opportunity. I did not actually start the patches with the business opportunity in mind, but knowing how good this has been for me, I just know there's a whole lot of other baby boomers and old hippies out there that need to shape up because they didn't take care of themselves early on. And there's hope.
Hmm.
There is hope to do that. And we are
So
70. My
so
goodness, we've made it this far. We actually did live this long, so there are things that we can take care of. So we feel good and
sure.
live good.
So what do you think? What is the age appropriate? I mean, to begin using these patches.
Usually, when people start to have some aches and pains, just in daily life,
Okay.
maybe they have a little struggle getting off the couch or, maybe doing this or squatting down to do something daily things that you do, and you're kind of stiff and maybe a little achy, and you think, well, I don't like this. This aging thing is just not what it's cut out to be. So, the patch, if people can think about it, it is something that I will be taking and doing and promoting until I take my last breath. So the company
Mm.
is excellent. We have a CEO who is the inventor of all of this. So a bit of history about the company. David Schmidt is our CEO, and 15 to 13 years ago, he was working in a government in a research and development place, and he was asked to come up with something that would help our Navy SEALs have more endurance. So that's what started all of this. And then once that, there was an energy patch that was created, and it was used, and it was effective and good. And as uh, he's not a doctor, he's just our CEO and our good guy. He is our inventor, and he has discovered some other things that this light therapy works on. Of course, the X39 is the signature, and that is where you would want to start. And it does take a little bit of time. So if people are looking for a quick fix, this is not it. And there's a ton
I
of good
see.
products out there. There's a ton of good stuff out there. There's another one called APL Go, and it is a lozenge that is made from plant DNA for various things that might be going on in your body. Say, for example, an allergy. There are plant elements that can help us, and several other things. There's another one called Juice Plus, and Juice Plus is excellent. But once again, none of this is recommended by the FDA or the American Medical Association. So people have to be on a lookout for themselves. Blood pressure
Uh-huh.
issues, blood sugar issues, all of that can be dealt with without the American Medical Association.
Huh. I see. So definitely, I mean, this person, I mean, I'm sure that he's not a doctor, but he's surrounded by a team
Yes.
of people.
Hmm.
I mean, who
He's got a
definitely.
PhD, but he's not a medical doctor. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So he's more into research and development.
Yes, research and
That
development. Yes, yes. And this is in America.
ex-
This is an American product.
yeah. Where is the company that
It's in
makes
California,
this?
just like everything else. But our home office,
Okay.
our home base is in Ireland.
Oh, okay, okay. I
Yeah.
see. Uh,
And the patches are available in, I think, 25 countries besides the United States. So
mhm.
this is going global. This is absolutely going to be global. And it's sort of like Star Trek sick bay. You know, when they go in there and Dr. Bones, you remember Bones in there when he was back in the old Star Trek? You know, he would just put something on their body and they would be healed. So I feel
That's
like that
right.
this is the way of the future. Needles and things, I feel like we are going to see that go away. And as we get healthy and stay healthy, we won't need as much of that. Anyway,
That's right. That's right. Now, you said that you started with this about 2 years ago. So, let me ask you, the Constance 2 years ago and the Constance right now, what kind of a difference? Where do you see the most transformation? Where is it?
I am able to move and bend and do what I need to do. I'm able to go to the gym. There is a patch that I'm using presently above and beyond the X39. It's called Alvita, and it's for your skin. So I have seen my
Okay.
skin going up and my neck is going up. So the gravity, which we all face, gravity, it is an anti-gravity, supplement. The year 2.5 years ago when I started, I was kind of pudgy, and puffy. And I have
Hmm.
been able to have the strength to go to the gym, and of course, consistency there is the key. You can't work it all out in one day. So you
Yeah.
get this in your mind and you go. But the patch has given me the fortitude to take care of myself, to take care of me. I make sure, and I eat a specific diet, and I have just recently begun this like 3 months ago. It's called the carnivore diet. I have completely eliminated sugar, as much sugar as I can, out of my life. We do not need sugar. Sugar is poison. It causes
Mhm.
wrinkles on your face and wrinkles on your insides. So we need to get rid of the sugar. So
Yes,
I eat a lot of
I
meat.
heard it. Not you?
Oh, I eat meat. I am a meat eater, a carnivore. So, there are some things that, as I have lost about 18 pounds, and I've got a few more to go. And this carnivore, in lieu of and with the patches, I'm just having some tremendous success. And I'm hoping to see you in October, and I'm going to be a slim, fine looking babe.
Listen, talking about October, I mean, are you planning? I mean, do you know that in October, we are going to have our first uh, Connected Leaders Academy Global Summit in Maryland. So, are you planning? I mean, on attending?
I have several things going on through the month of June, and hopefully in July I will have the finances coming in where I can get that plane ticket and we can go ahead and get that set up because I need to come and see everybody. We need to hug and talk to each other and love on each other.
That's
So I'm
that's
looking
I tell
forward
you. I
to it.
mean, we are planning on having like 1,000
A
entrepreneurs under
thousand.
one
Oh my
roof
gosh.
there.
Can you
So
imagine
so
the energy that will be in that room? Can you imagine
oh
all of that? Oh, oh my gosh. We may float off the planet.
is going to be something really special. I can visualize it. I mean, I
Yes.
can I can look at it, and yes, and
And
there's a
something
lot
I would
of
like to say about these people.
yeah.
I'm in another couple of groups and I'm in the Obama mastermind, the Millionaires Club. I'm also with Jose in this CLA Connected Leaders Academy. I have another one with a Christian group of women that are
Okay.
entrepreneurs, But my point is, I have never met so many generous, gracious people. They are giving and they don't mind to answer questions or set up this virtual coffee and find out what you need or see what you might could do for them. It is the most gracious bunch that I think I have ever encountered. And it's through the CLA as well as OBOM as well as the Profit and Flourish group that I work with as well. So I'm thrilled. I'm just thrilled. It's a whole new tribe.
Yeah. Yes, it definitely makes a difference when you are in a tribe or in a family or in a community where they're not trying to consistently push and says, you need to buy my services and I
Right.
offer this and you have to. No, it's not like that. Is how can I help you? How can we perhaps work together in order to create something? I mean, it's always it's always doing something, but
Right.
with the primary objective of being of help, being of service, doing something that is even greater than the individuals themselves, and
Right.
that is a powerful community to be immersed in. I think it's
Yes.
definitely. I am so happy because that is the spirit of the community. It's just people who are helping one another to succeed and to get to the next level in whatever it is that
Yes.
they're doing. Yeah,
And you have said before, and we agreed that we are growth minded people. We are
yeah.
like minded people, yes, but above all, we are growth minded people.
Yeah, yes, definitely. And those are the kinds of people that we need to spend a lot of time with because I mean, they want to grow and they do things to grow and they are helping us to grow. I mean, if it's
Absolutely.
like the rising tide rises all ships, isn't it? I mean, it's
Right.
just
And the
it
cream rises to the top too.
that
Cream rises to the
exactly.
top.
That's right. That's right. That's right. It's just. I mean, it's a blessing to be in such a growing in such a powerful environment, isn't
Yes.
it? So,
Well,
tell. Yes.
I was just going to say, to say a few things quickly and succinctly, I'm hoping that I can help people that are my age that have not maybe taken care of themselves and are looking to improve so that we can spend the next 50 years enjoying ourselves and being
Uh-huh.
able to have our friends and travel and do what we need to do. And I will say this again, Life Wave is a huge element in that. But there are certain things that you must do. You must drink and sleep. Oh my goodness. People need to make sure they're sleeping. Sleeping, it is
Yeah.
essential to life.
Yeah. I think so. I think that so many people, there's been that myth that people said, I mean, just a few years ago, that especially, I mean, business people, entrepreneurs, I mean, people that had that drive, I mean, to keep on going, going,
Right.
going, 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 going all the time, and with little sleep. But they, I mean, they found out that yes, the body has not been created or designed for perpetual motion. I
Right.
mean, we are not machines that can keep on
Right.
functioning um, without sleep and without rest. So definitely, and I tell you one thing. I mean, people who are deprived, I mean, from sleep, eventually, I think that, I mean, they died. I mean, death is, it happens. I mean, yes, and it affects everything. It affects
Everything.
your intellectual power. It affects your emotional power. I mean, your physical stamina. I mean, everything. So we at the same time that we are made for activity, we have been created to sleep
Yes.
and to rest
Yes.
and to take care of the body. And
Oh, yes.
that's a primary. That's one of the fundamentals. I mean,
Yes.
when you're talking is eating well, activity, movement, and then rest and sleep. I mean, those are
Yes.
three of the fundamental
Yes.
activities that
Yes.
keep us thriving.
Right. Well, I would like to say also that I'm a spiritual person. I'm not particularly denomination oriented. I feel like denominations were man made, but I do believe in Jesus and God and the Holy Spirit. I do believe also that as we are well and we are seeking, that we can see maybe into the fourth and fifth dimension. There is so much out there that we have yet to explore and know. So I believe in the concept of do unto others as you would have them do unto you. That is golden, and it is true in any language and in any country. And I want people to feel good when I'm with them. I want, to be open and communicating and listening. I want to be a good listener. So that is
Yeah,
something that I find is very important with working with people and, to get to know them a little bit, what they do at
yeah,
home and,
sure.
if their grandparents are still with us or what they do for fun. There's just
Yeah,
so much that we can know and enjoy about other people.
yeah. I think that you hit the nail on the head there, because um, uh, we we have to not only just communicate, but we have to connect with people.
Right.
I mean, connection is something that is very, very, very important, and at all levels.
At all levels.
But yeah, but definitely, I mean, be interested in people. Is not expecting people to get to know you, but is you taking the initiative to get to know them. And I think
Right.
that is something. And I mean, you also, I mean, it's interesting, because there is a difference. I think that when people say, I am religious as opposed to I am spiritual, I consider myself a spiritual being, not not a religious person. I mean, it's not. I think that we have a spirit, and
Yes. Oh,
when
yes.
we feed that spiritual side, and when we get that spirituality strong, and it is our connection, our individual connection with source, whatever, I mean, source, I mean, is is
Right.
is
Right.
is God. I mean, it could be, I mean, I don't know.
Universe.
I mean, that's
Right.
right. But we have that connection with that source of all creation, of all being. and
Right.
uh, and if that connection is healthy, if that connection is strong, then we are going to be thriving. And so that's a spirit, that's an important part of who we are as
Yes.
human beings.
I think that God made us. I really do believe that. I don't believe the Big Bang. I believe God created Adam and Eve. But I
Yeah.
feel like, and whether people believe that or the Bible or not, but God did not create a mess. He has abundance. He wanted us
Yeah.
to have abundance. And I
Sure.
feel like that the enemy, the guy on the evil side, would keep us pushed down, keep us poor and complaining and sick. And I don't believe that's why God put us here on this earth. I think that
No.
He meant for us to be good to each other, to help each other. But also, there's nothing wrong with making money.
No.
Go
No.
have it.
No, as a matter of fact, I mean, we are definitely living in an abundance
Yes,
world,
we are.
in an abundance universe. The universe is
Yes.
abundant of
Yes.
everything. I mean, can you imagine? I mean, if you look into the heavens, then are you able to count the number of
Mm-mm.
stars in the heavens? No. I mean, they are. I mean, they're more than abundance
Right.
of stars. We cannot even count them, all of them.
No.
Um, uh,
No.
are we able to go to the limits of the universe? No, because they're expanding all the time.
Expanding
I mean,
all the time. That is so
that
true.
that's exactly right.
Yes.
So when we look at the universe, it's something that is beyond our imagination, as far as something that is infinite in, I mean, in size.
Yes.
So definitely, I mean, we have been created to think abundantly, to act abundantly, and so in every speech, well, or not in every speech, but in speeches that I have done in the past, I mentioned that the only limitations that we as human beings have are not the limitations that come from the outside in, are the limitations that are from the inside out. I mean, it's the limitations that we put on ourselves. Those are the
Yes.
limitations, because the world does not limit us in any way. The universe does not limit us in any
No.
way. It's we are the culprits of our own limitations.
Well, in the spiritual thing that we discuss here, I believe God gave us an imagination.
Yeah. Oh,
Everything that we see and do has been in someone's imagination before. And
yeah.
I believe also if you yourself can see yourself doing something and completing something, you have far more chance to get it done and see tangible results.
Yeah.
So the
You are you
imagination is, yes, it's just God's gift. Yeah.
you you're absolutely right. Yes, and as Napoleon Hill says in
Oh, yeah.
Think and Grow Rich, he
Yes.
says, whatever the mind of man can think and conceive, it can achieve.
Well,
I
we
mean,
have
if
a
you can think,
frequency.
yeah,
We have a
if you
frequency.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
That's a whole nother show, a frequency show.
and
Oh,
like Constance, everything in the universe, when you look around you, I mean, everything is energy.
yes,
Everything is energy
everything.
moving. I mean, we are, who are we? Well, when we go into the smallest particles, well, the human being, we are billions or trillions of
Yes.
atoms, I mean, that are
Hmm.
moving with a
All the
certain
time.
frequency, with a certain
Yeah,
energy.
right. Oh, we could talk about this for a long, long time. And I
Oh,
believe people have energy, and if they're doing well, you can feel it. And if they're not doing well or they're angry or whatever, you can feel that too. So
that's
I
right.
want to be feeling well and being well.
That's right. And that's another illustration that, and I'm sure that it happened to you. I mean, it certainly happened to me, that once you walk into a room and there's a lot of people in the room, once you walk into a room, immediately you can feel the energy of the room. Either the
Yes,
energy of the
indeed.
room elevates you, or the energy of the room brings you down. Boom. It's one
Indeed.
or the other. I mean, there's
It's
no
right.
neutrality with energy. I
Right.
mean, energy is
No
not
neutrality.
neutral. That's right. It's either you get elevated and then you start, yeah, there's energy here, or you walk into a room and you just go, huh, because it
So
depletes you from
with
energy.
Life Wave, it does increase your frequency. But I have to
Yeah.
say also, CLA increases your frequency.
Sure.
I
Yes.
can I can be sort of like non-committal and get on the call, and by the end of the call, I'm like, whoa, I am ready to do something.
That's exactly right. That's
Right.
exactly right. Yes, it's energy. One of the characteristics of energy is that it is contagious. It is
You're right.
contagious. It's like attitude is contagious. I mean,
Hmm.
when you're smiling to somebody, you are in a sense forcing the other person to smile. I mean,
Right. Right.
when you meet someone and you smile, what does the other person immediately do? It smiles back, because
Right.
smiling is contagious. And so,
Yes.
yeah, everything moves with energy, and energy has a
And
divine
love.
purpose
Love
to it.
changes
Yes,
things. Yes. The
definitely. Yeah,
love.
yeah.
Absolutely.
So,
So,
my
I,
dear friend,
yeah, time.
eh?
Our time. My goodness, it's gone by fast.
Now, I mean, when we're having a great conversation, time
Yes.
flies away, isn't it? But
Right.
I tell you one thing. It's been such a delightful experience. I mean, to talk to you, to get to know you better,
Yeah.
um, to see. I mean, the how enthusiastic you are and
Yes.
how passionate you are for life. um, Nobody, I mean, when I look at you, when I converse with you, I'm just saying, well, I am just talking to a 35-year-old
Oh,
lady. I mean,
oh,
that's so
that's
you're definitely aging backwards, my
aging
sister.
backwards. Yes. Absolutely. Yes. 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 So
But
people can find me on Facebook if they are
yeah.
interested. There is,
Oh,
I do have a Facebook presence, and if they find me, Constance Stringer, all this information is there, how to
yeah.
connect, all of that stuff. And hopefully it will intrigue someone enough to where they can check on this, but also know that life is good today. Life is good.
Yeah. Life is good. So just to end this conversation, as I normally ask my guests, and this is not just to put you on the spot, but what would you say to people, um, um, what would be an encouragement for people to live a complete and fully engaged life? What would be one thing that you would share with them?
I am a fan of meditation. And that doesn't mean you sit around and go on all the time, although there's a place for that. But I
Yeah,
want people to know that they are enough, that they are enough, that they're nice people, and that they're good company. If they're not good company, they need to make some changes. But I want to be received. I want people to know that I am honest and that I am true and that I am enough. And it is a good thing for you to spend time with me. And in that same breath, I want other people to feel that way about themselves.
that's right.
So I'm enough. Yes. More than enough.
I think that, well, that I was going to say that, because when I hear people who said I am enough, I'm just something inside of me is like I cringe, and I said,
Yeah.
no, you are not enough. You are much more than enough. You are
Yes.
incredibly more skillful and talented
Yes.
and influential and impactful and so forth. So yes, I mean that's, and I think that the message is that not only we are like that, but everyone. I mean, it's, I mean,
And
because
we're
we,
worthy. We're
yes,
worthy.
exactly.
We're
Yes,
worthy of good
we are.
care, of good people, of good things. We're
Yeah.
enough and we are worthy. Yes.
Yes, definitely, definitely. So, Constance, thank you once again. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so very much for being part of the Conversations with Influencers 2.0. And it was definitely a delight. And I know that this message, it will, I know that it will land on
Yes.
someone,
Yes.
on many, but on someone, I mean, who definitely needs to hear it, and they are going to be taking action on it. So
Yes.
thank you. I mean, thank you to
Yes.
all of you, and the people who are going to get or play the replay of this show. Once again, I mean, if you want to get in touch with Constance Stringer, I mean, you can find her on Facebook,
Right.
and she, I mean,
And
that
if
just,
someone wants to talk with me, find me on
yeah,
Facebook, message me, and we can talk.
yeah,
There are a lot of good
yes,
coaches out there. There are. I'm a good person to talk to, but feel free. I connect.
yeah, definitely, definitely. So thank you so very much, and to
Yes.
all of you, thank you for being with us, and looking forward, I mean, to our next episode
Yes.
of
Monday night.
Conversations. Yeah, that's right,
Monday night.
Conversations.
Yeah.
Yes, and yeah, what Constance is referring is Monday nights. We have the Empower Journey Mastermind, which is at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And this Monday, we are starting a new book. And the book is The 21 Indispensable Qualities of a Leader by John Maxwell. And I'm looking so much forward to it, because we are going to get into juicy discussions on that.
Yes, we will.
I know that. So looking forward, I mean, to reconnecting with you on Monday. Thank you to
Yes.
all of you. And until the next Conversations with Influencers 2.0, thank you very much. Be well. And until the next one. Bye bye.
Thank you. Mhm.